Good day, viewers. A number of papers we've done before. I'm going back to them because of Alaji Konkode's story section. So because of Alaji Konkode's section, and this paper we have done it before. So and it's the paper of Monday, April 28th to May 4th, 2003. Let's go straight to Alaji Konkode's story because in my last video, we weren't able to go there. And let me read now. First story. That school proprietor, why these exorbitant fees? So, manager, what do you think about this high school fees you are charging? Are you aware there are laws, rules, and regulations governing the private school's operation? Question mark. Or are you above all that? According to parents of your wards, your higher school fees are simply too fantastic. They cannot afford payment of such fees any longer. And if most of these parents do not pay and withdraw their wards, your school shall definitely collapse. Your school shall definitely collapse. So think about that. So I think this section puts people straight. Like I've said before, aside from your school fees being exorbitant, they are illegal, as same go against the Ministry of Education's directive to all school operators with the payment of fees. Again, your behavior convenes the rules and regulations governing private school operations. You are overcharging fees to maximize profit at the expense of parents and their wards. What is the guarantee that all the kids that presented for the BESC, Basic Education School Certificate Examination, I don't know, is about it. What is the guarantee that all kids that presented the BECA are cocksure to pass with good grades? Are cocksure to pass with good grades? What even is not the case whether higher fees or low fees charge? All school authorities should see to teach well to enable their students to pass all their exams. No, it's a question. Let me see. I haven't read it well. What? Even, oh, I don't like this English. What? Even is not the case whether higher school fees or low fees charge, all school authorities should see to teach well to enable their students to pass well their exams? You daily go to church and preach virtue, whilst vice remain your breakfast, lunch, dinner, and even dessert. Please, I'm reading what I see. If something doesn't sound well to you, bear with me, please. Now, next paragraph. You Kakafion top proprietor, you think because Tema is a harbor city, people come by money freely. Tema, Kumasi, Sunyani, and Accra are all the same hippie infested. These are cities in Ghana. Hippie means highly poorly invested. Well, it's a program to help poor countries by the West. As for Alaji Konkonde, I am going to monitor your activities from next school reopening to see if you have changed for the better. Else, your pastor, your district director, regional director, of education, and Togbe of your home, and Togbe of your hometown will hear of your greediness, your cheating habits, and shameless exploitation in the name of education. You are a thief. Ah, I believe insult will come. He say you are a thief. Togbe is a chief in uh, a part of Ghana. Now, next story. I am not surprised it ends with an insult. You are a thief. I think this paper helps people because it's helping so many people. This Togbe, this proprietor, I believe, changed after this publication. So now, those so-called talk show experts on the local FM Accra, another story. That's another story. Gentlemen or gentlemen, be guided and know that the electronic media, especially, remains the most sensitive and the, the most sensitive and the media with largest audience, and remains the most sensitive and the media with largest audience. Uh, the audience include experts in various professions, the old, the young, the governors, and all manner of listeners. Because, and all manner of listeners, because of its large audience within and outside its immediate locality, FM stations must know any breach of fundamental ethics is a disaster and disincentive to our society. What is the more reason? Oh, sorry, I'm sorry, this is my own mistake. That is the more reason why presenters, news reporter, readers, program officers, and so-called talk show experts should know how to address their audiences from their studios. Your comments should soothe rather than provoke resentment and condemnation by listeners. You call yourselves experts, but be guided by that other other are more knowledgeable than you. I think it wants to say others. Mm. So remember that others are more knowledgeable than you in many areas and at times your field of specialty. So stop behaving like caricatures in garbs and suits. Well, I think he has started. Mm. Uh, even used, your language structure used are at times below the bottom line. So why do you call your good selves experts? Remember, you are first and foremost servants to the public and refrain from pompous and arrogant stance you adopt when on air. Know also that your profession too is journalism, and journalism thrives on the truth, circumspection, circumspection, and the betterment of society. I love that. Uh, Journalism should always educate, inform, and entertain, thus influencing society and positive way. Influencing society the positive way. Any any negation renders journalism stale and yellow. Stale is spelled Stale. And yellow, that is bogus. That is bogus. And that is what you are pursuing. Journalists should be knowledgeable, but are not alpha and omega of all subjects and professions. So don't behave as such. Try to learn and stop assuming you are gurus. You make journalism cheap and give chances to the ordinary to attack. I think he means to say to the ordinary, to attack journalists for nothing. Next time, no mercy you shall be given on the front page. So, no, I don't think that is directed, so, but he's warning him that next in his next paper, uh, in the front page, he will come again about this journalist. Now, let's go to the next story. That young lady, do you know AIDS is real? Euraba Jama, Euraba Jamayu Yare. Euraba means Mrs. or Mistress. Are you sick? Eh? Mistress, are you sick? Miss, or yeah, Mistress, are you sick? Euraba Jamayu Yare. Are you sick? Who tells you it's a joke? What the hell? To toy with your health like that? Do you think all your sexual activities on the scalp of the East cannot be a hazard? You gave birth at the tender age of 15 years after menstruating at 14 years, and you are saddled with a fatherless born one baby, without care and direction. You took no hard lessons from this, and now you started as a sex bag. Bag here is spelled sex bag. Bag here is spelled BAG. At Dakuman and climbed to the scarps at Kuru when others were involved in positive activities to bring growth and generate income. You well, it's not a news. It's not another sentence. When others were involved in positive activities to bring growth and generate income, you offered yourself as a sex maniac and junketed from place to place, opening your under opening your underpath to all manner of men to pump you like a pump machine gun. To pump you like a pump machine gun. Uh, by Jove, now you are complaining of pains. This is another paragraph. By Jove, now you are complaining of pains all over, and even your nipples and breasts. I don't know how this journalist got all these facts about the lady. And even your nipples and breasts. That is the cost price for overindulgence in sex. Sex is never a game, but a divine demand by nature for reproduction by humanity. Well done. Hmm? Well done. Uh, Anybody who jokes with sex as no act as an act of game or foolery do so to his stroke her own risk. You called the time, you called the tune, and must pay the piper. You are not only sick of general body pains and body pains and general ulcers, but naked. What is this word? But naked jankotomiasis. But naked jankotomiasis. Well, I don't know this term. I.e., sickness suffered from uh, Kwada from Nkwada Bonsam. This can lead to AIDS, stroke death. Pardon me to read. Well, I can't hide this word, but let me read it. And my apologies to people who may not like it. It says, your anus and vagina are all sores. Next shall be your mouth, and then boom. I apologize, but I think I should explain this. If I have to go straight to the point, or if I have to let people understand me well. Bad girl. Ashawo baby. Ashifolo, your cup is full now. Okay, yes. I'm not surprised it's ending with insults, like I said. So, like I said, this paper, I took it back because of the Concorde story. Well, let's continue with another Concorde story since there is time, a little bit of time for it. Mm. So, this is another paper that we've done before. And I'm going back for the Allergies column. So, like I said, it's full of attacks and insults. You, the Manche Bonyo at Jamestown. Pardon me. Uh, you, the Manche Bono at Jamestown. That's the title. So the title is You, the Manche Bono at Jamestown. Manche is chief. Manche means chief. As Manche, we all look up to you for good leadership. You have a nice personality and somehow well educated. Well, you start by praising him. I believe the ending will be well. Hmm? So you have a nice personality and somehow well educated, but your ways are crooked. That is how you are seen by many. Why do you preside over injustice? You call yourself a leader, but you are not because you dabble in double standards, going here and coming here. That is not the mark of a good leader at all. Once Opataku, once Opataku Daddy has started work on your activities, very soon the whole world shall see your skeletons at the mortuary. Well, I don't know who Opata, I don't know who Opataku Daddy is. Maybe some personality or some professional. Okay, you use that your high office to meet and mix with respectable people all over the places, but you have no self-respect. Why? But you have no self-respect. Why? Why at all? Another question. Have you ever seen two complaints? Oh, sorry. Have you ever seen two captains? Oh, I think it's captain, but without a T. Have you ever seen two captains sailing a ship before? The captain wasn't spelled right. Pardon me. Have you ever seen two captains sailing a ship before? Confrontation, a new paragraph. Confrontation, violence, and chaos for the ship all the time. It shall sink by all means. So why are two chief with a plural? So but let me add the plural, the S to it. Why are two chiefs ruling in one town? Is it possible at all? It's only under your administration we live to see. It's only under your administration we live to see. Remember what happened at Yendi last year. Remember what happens at Yendi last year and mend your ways. Manche, Bonyo. Yendi is another town in the northern part of Ghana. Next story. You, that notorious gangster, keep on fooling. Keep on fooling. Every day for a thief man, one day for a master. Very soon, God willing, you will be napped and people shall sleep and sleep well. So he's talking to a gangster now. You want to live like a former Shah of Iran and King Farouk of Saudi Arabia, into brackets, billionaires, but you don't want to work. God or Allah, so you see here it's mentioning God, it's either God or Allah. So if I replace Allah by God, it's not the same. It's no big news. God or Allah shall surely punish you for that. When you are napped, no lawyer can save you from going to Sawam or Akuse prison. And Sawam and Akuse are places where the countries, Ghana's big prisons are, renowned prisons are. Criminal like you, he started. Criminal like you, your mother and father shall quench for producing a useless social miscreant. Don't rule. Oh, your mother and father shall quench for producing a useless actual miscreant. Down Durua. Down Durua is Hausa language, and it's not good to interpret here, but it's let me do it so that you can laugh. But it's commonly used by people all over the place, especially children who don't know the meaning. When they want to insult you, they say down Durua. Durua means son of mother's private part. Down Durua, son of mother's private part. It's common insult here. When you are fighting with somebody and you get angry, especially the house, they say down Durua. So that's the insult. Down Durua. Uh, Next story. You kakafiento alien stroke osu. So, you kakafiento alien dash osu. Take notice that you are an alien, a non-Ghanaian, and must know your limitations. Full stop. Next paragraph. Don't think your dirty money can buy and influence everybody in government. Don't ever also make the foolish mistake to think you can buy all journalists and the media. Full stop. Cars, official equipment. Let me read what official equipments, houses for houses, foreign trips are to some of us frivolities. So this journalist is a straightforward person. You cannot bribe him with either a car or equipment or houses or foreign trips. You cannot blame him. He will tell the truth. He will stick to the truth and tell the truth. He's a man of God. Mm? He's a man of God. But he's insulting people because uh, he wants to straighten them to prevent others from doing it. If you do it, he will insult you well in this paper. So foreign trips are to some of us frivolities. These cannot move some of us at all. These cannot move some of us at all. We are prepared to match your criminal investors, boots to boots. You came here as a pauper, but you shall go to your country billionaire. Well, he hasn't mentioned the country anyway. You and your cohorts are criminals, but not investors. What was your capital when you came here some years ago? Keep bribing ministers and politicians to pave way for your criminal dealings. I bet you the president shall soon hear of your activities. Yes, Ghana needs genuine investors to grow. Ghana needs genuine investors to grow, but not criminals to rape our nation and corrupt our society. Another paragraph. Once Opatoku Dade is in your heels, your mortuary number is near. Oh my God. Your mortuary number is near. That is, he consider him as dead in the near or future or so. You Obroni Pete. The insults have come. You Obroni Pete. Obroni Pete means vulture. He has put into brackets vulture. Julo, Kwakwe, Onanka. If I don't know the other two words, but the Julo means thief. So very likely the other two words also mean thief. So insults. Julo, Kwakwe, Onanka. Some of us, especially Ghanaians, will know the meaning. The next story. Naso is a question mark. Naso. Osofo indeed. Naso. Osofo indeed. Him. Adekosro. Adekosro. Sro. From. Mframa. The who. For ade. For adenchi was through. Sorry, I don't understand this language yet. Maybe, let's see. Is it compulsory that you should ride in limousines, Jaguars, Volvos, Lexus, and Pajeros? Question. Next paragraph. As a man of God, you should be content with the little you have and praise God for that. Why indulge in such disgraceful activities? Kra. Kra means at all. Why indulge in such disgraceful activities at all? I don't want to talk because you are still under the lenses of security. But I say unto you, verily, verily, greed, avarice, opulence, and ostentatious lifestyles are not the mark and merit of genuine man of God. Maybe it should be of genuine man of God, but this is of genuine man of God, of a genuine man of God. Fine, that's good. They are human cravings and tantamount to corruption, which can lead you in jail here on earth, and hell at eternity. So that's the end of the crocodile stories. So, listeners, thank you very much. Ila likai. I apologize for using words that I shouldn't have used, but I want to see what is in the papers uh, directly to you. So, thank you very much. Ila likai. May God bless you.